Oh great, nothing works. Okay, today is the 30th anniversary of the Mario Kart series, yet this is no celebration. I'll explain to you why. Because the Booster Course Pass has actually been disappointment after disappointment. I know, right? And one user has already pointed out that the graphics in the base game of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and even Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U are better than that of the Booster Course Pass. I've gone over this earlier, but this time I'll take a even more critical look at it. So we're gonna choose and do like 8 races actually, or maybe 6, since unfortunately none of my equipment is working. My smartphone kept failing while I went to New York, like this week, and I also have issues with the capture card, which are still not solved. Additionally, there's this one service I tried to use, and they said it's really easy and simple to set up. Oh look, OBS just said no data. Like, how unreliable can things get, honestly? Seriously. YouTube says that there's no data coming in from my stream when I have a connection to YouTube. It's like one of these days where everything is going wrong. So, not just my browser, but literally almost everything in between is going wrong. So, without further ado, the first comparison I've seen is the new Nitro course, Sky High Sunday. And unfortunately, it's kind of boring of a track because it's just a loop with a ton of anti-gravity. Or no, the whole course is anti-gravity, and now my capture card is lagging. It's lagging like crazy, even though I have no encode jobs running. Aside from... Oh look, it's running at 30 frames. Let's get the rocket started, and then I can figure out what the fuck is wrong with my capture card. So it's only doing 30 FPS when I ask 60. Yeah, it is dropping so many frames. Now I have to switch over to my mirror box in hopes for a better connection because my Elgato is really on its way out. Alright, if this... It's actually doing better. You pay $160 for a capture card that can never give you 60 frames per second. And has stuttering audio all over the place. But you pay like 80 bucks for a capture card that has slightly worse color balance, but much better performance. How does that even work? Now this course is, well, this course was exciting at first. This course gets boring after a while. He's falling off. This curve is actually not forgiving. Yeah. It's like my Elgato has killed itself or something. Going forward, I will not be using Elgato products because they are so crap. Even the Super Mario World speedrunning community has admitted this, but one weakness of this mirror box is that there's awful screen tearing. When it's like at 480p mode. Screen tearing is god awful whenever that happens. So yeah, but this course is basically a loop and it has simplistic graphics. The ice looks simple, the bridge looks simple, the ice cream looks simple, and you have the same NPCs over and over again. Yeah, except my start wasn't that rosy because look at Villager. And this is my blue shell dog, which I forgot to record because everything else is just falling apart with this, capture card. I don't know why, with the Elgato. Now compare this. I forgot to set the game too, which compare this to Sweet Sweet Canyon. This is the third Nitro course in Mario Kart 8 history. Let that sink in. Oh great. Nothing just wants to work today. Oh great, even my mirror box is dipping down to 40 frames per second. You know Thomas Edison or Nikola Tesla, I don't know, I forgot which was which. But they said that 46 frames is the best frame rate, is a minimum frame rate for motion. But unfortunately my capture card's not running, it's barely running at 50 or 40, even 45 frames per second. I mean, I need to get a new capture card, possibly from Avermedia, because my HDMI setup was not working either when I first started. So I might have to restart my computer or have my computer blue screen unconditionally. Oh, this is the worst, having to go all the way back, and you also have to pay for the ride, too. Your point. See, nothing's going great today. Although you see this course, it looks a lot better than Sky High Sunday, in many people's opinions. And the physics are better. Oh, someone just tried to use a... Oh, no. But thank God I wasn't on the ramp. I just don't get it. It's like when one device doesn't work, everything doesn't work. It's not even a network issue. It's like Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Because my browser is glitching too, so I slipped on a banana too while trying to check my thing. There could be 6 reds. Come on. At least I won. But you get my point, right? Just nothing wants to work today. Nothing ever wants to work. So I'm gonna try to change back to my Elgato in mercy that it'll actually do 60 instead of this bullshit 30 frames per second. Just bypass color range. It says 60 frames, but I don't believe it. You shouldn't believe Elgato for their shitty capture cards. It says 60, but it's doing like 20 or something. This is actually pretty bad. It's not even doing 60, so I have to deactivate this device. Alright, now it's time for the third race. Now, something else that's been brought to my attention is the difference between SNES Mario Circuit 2, Mario Circuit 3, and GBA Mario Circuit. Like, I don't know why nothing works today. Whether it's the slow frame rate on my Elgato display trying to force it. Let's change it to default. Try using highest FPS. Yeah, my game's only running at 30. It's like I went back to a 2014 capture card or something, or the capture card from like the PS3 era or something. But everything was just still 30 frames. No, we can do better than that, honestly. Now I like how faithful this course is to the original, but can they make the textures a little bit more realistic, specifically the dirt ones, of course. I have to restart my computer or have it blue screen unconditionally. Blue screening is worse, honestly. Come on. You know I used it in that threshold of time, but it had no effect whatsoever. One technical issue on top of another. Or would it be an issue with my timing? See how boring this works. No anti-gravity. You know, GBA Mario Circuit did add the Ultra Hand, which is a nice touch, but unfortunately, I'm gonna be eaten by a blue shell suit, so. Well, at least the lightning saved me from getting second place. Losing is actually pretty dangerous if you're Villager, because her high acceleration makes it... I gotta investigate the cause why it's only doing 30 instead of 60. Even though... This is actually pretty stupid, honestly. I open configure video and it doesn't open. I think the controls just broke, so... But now we have to go to the next course, which is GBA Mario Circuit. This is the second retro track in Mario Kart 8 history, and this has much better graphics. I heard this was also compared to Toad Circuit or something. But do I know what? But I have the most damning, like, evidence that they really cut corners. I mean, Nintendo. Even though it's doing a standard card, it's dangerous. There's banning on my TV as well. Looks like my Nintendo Switch is not. Oh, is it the? Oh my God, Rosalino. Oh, and Roy too. You know, Roy has been a problem lately in Dashi's gameplay. Oh, I like this. I'll go to the boomerang back. Sniper precision is extremely high right now. So I just had to reset my RNGC or something. Did you know that the Windows registry has an RNGC? Which means you could basically manipulate the turn orders in Cold Steel 1, 2, 3, 4, and even Hajimari, which I made a premiere of the video, of the second anniversary, like, of the prologue again, because there was something that helped to, like, you know, change the game's language or something. Something more readable by Western. Oh great, now my controller too. It's like a lemon car or something. One thing starts falling apart. Oh great, it automatically decelerated like a frickin' Tesla that just decelerated itself. Like, I can't even deactivate or reactivate my video capture device because it's being so broken right now. Now, why continue to stream in my computer's decrepit condition, or will I just move on to the next race? Let's move on to the next race because nothing's working right now. Absolutely nothing. So we're just gonna have to cope with the Elgato right now. Now, did you know that Wii Mushroom Gorge and Wii Moo Moo Meadows were in the same cup in Mario Kart Wii, the Mushroom Cup, but it's completely different how Nintendo executed Mushroom Gorge with, like, what is it? Moo Moo Meadows. This uses a somewhat remastered version of the Mushroom Gorge, but not like a live performed version. Even though I think it suits this course much better, it's still some course that Nintendo taught. Plus, the grass isn't as realistic as like Moo Moo Meadows. And that's in the base game. Like, the first retro course in Mario Kart 8 history has much better grass too, and you have the mushrooms too, which never get old, except when you have to super bounce your way across the mushrooms online. And then you also have people who do the gap jump too. So I think out of all of the DLC courses so far, the two most overrated ones are Ninja Hideaway and this one. Because of broken mechanics. Although I think the Japanese name for Ninja Hideaway was like, it was much better, because, you know, the Japanese word for garlic and all that. Oh, great, it's now going down to 15 frames. Can you believe it? Yeah, I think it's just gonna derail before I can even finish the stream. I might have to finish the stream early and get my computer blue screen. Let's play FIFA 20. Unfortunately, this computer had this Elgato just decide that it won't work anymore. Great. My entire stream setup has yeeted itself over nothing. I think I'm gonna have to make haste and use what my computer can do before it crashes midstream. So again, Moo Meadows, this course was better executed, and now my audio is really fucking up. Like, it's... I might have to mute the audio for the rest of the stream because my computer's really in discrepant condition. You could hear the music that was live performed, but I don't think you could get it across my stream because this computer, this Elgato, is just falling apart. I mean, my computer could blue screen anytime soon. Either now or later. You see the grass, the dirt, all realistic. It's about the realism. And this was 8 years ago. You know what else happened 8 years ago? Malaysia Airlines Flight 17 was unfortunately shot down. And yes, my prayers go to the families of the victims of that flight. But did you know that it was actually Vladimir Putin's first time shooting down an aircraft? The second aircraft he destroyed was like the largest airplane in the world, which is actually owned by Ukraine. He destroyed it earlier this year, and aviation fans are upset that it happened. Although I can call Western politicians evenly as stupid too. Like, for example, you heard about the energy crisis in Europe, right? The energy crisis in Europe was self-inflicted because of broad Western sanctions that hurt the West more than they hurt the offending party, which is Vladimir Putin and the Russian Federation. But both sides are equally as bad, so we'll just view results. Because my computer's just going to crash anyways. Okay, so this has been Lucas Notch. Wish me luck on my computer, because it probably won't last any longer.